Record. Okay, I'm not. Sorry, I did this last time. Okay, so can you guys share my screen? All right. Okay, so this is just going to talk about reaching your cold market. I joined the Profit Lab, which is, this is what you guys see on this front slide. Amy Porterfield wrote the book, Facebook for Dummies, Facebook Marketing for Dummies. So she started out learning from Tony Robinson and worked with him, then went on to write her book, and now she does lots of online training, started mostly around Facebook, but has expanded to other forms of social media as well. So if you guys listen to Shailene Johnson, she also talks about Amy Porterfield. And so the Profit Lab is one of her big courses that she offers twice a year. And I did one of her free trainings. It was a Facebook training, and just really liked some of her ideas and wanted to dig deeper. So she actually got me with her freemium. But that's what I'm going to kind of talk about tonight, is utilizing lead magnets and freemiums to grow your business. So lead magnets and freemiums are the same. They're the same thing. So all it is a valuable giveaway that you create for someone you think would be a potential customer. And you give it away in exchange for their name and email. So, Beachbody coaches, I've seen more and more coaches starting to do this. But when I signed up for this class like 4 months ago, I really wasn't seeing much of this. We put the links to join our free groups, right in our Facebook post, without getting names and emails. And so the idea behind this is, a freemium is, when we do the free clean eating groups or free ab groups, those are freemiums or lead magnets. We're just giving them away, in hopes that out of that group, they're going to sign up. And so this is for you to grow your email list. And I know if a lot of us listen to Shailene's podcast, and she talks about growing that email list all the time. And so this is one way to start doing that. And so this image on the side, this is another one of Amy Porterfield's freemiums or lead magnets that she gave away. And so I'll talk a little bit more about, this is kind of her cover page and how she puts them all together. So know your target market. So when you're creating a freemium, I think we all know our market pretty well, but I try to think of it as, what are the top 3 questions I'm asked when I'm thinking about making a freemium? So for me, I'm asked a lot about clean eating. Really, I'm asked the most about clean eating. Those are where most of my questions come from. Some about different exercises that they can do, while they're traveling or on the road. So these are all things that I think about, how can I put that out there kind of as a teaser to get more people to join? And again, what are the pain points? So in my challenge groups where people having issues, a lot of them, I'm traveling for work. How do I eat clean? And so a freemium that I'm putting together, and, I've kind of done it already on my blog, so I'm going to reuse some of that information, but how to eat on the go. What are the best fast food choices? These can all be different freemiums. You can do one focused on fast food, one focused on packing for kids for long road trips. How do you keep it healthy? And what content are people going to be like, I can't believe that was free, just to get them excited and not the same thing over and over and over again. So these are just 2 images that I just grabbed really quickly. But again, they kind of speak to our market, do's and don'ts of clean eating, 30-day ab challenges. I think I forget after a year of clean eating that a year ago, I really didn't know what it was. And today, one of my coworkers, she was, congratulating me on leaving and asked what I was going to be doing. And I haven't ever talked about Beachbody in my office. And so today, when I told her I was doing that, she kind of asked about the meal plan. And I mentioned clean eating, and she was like, I have no idea what that is. And that sounds horrible. So it just reminded me that just because we're so involved in this health and fitness world and clean eating, some of the simple basics that we know and don't even think about doing every day, a lot of people don't know. And so one of the freemiums that I'm having made right now, I created the content and I'm working with a designer to get my PDF designed, it's the 5 basics of clean eating. It's what are the very basics? If you say, I'm going to change my life slowly, because you can't expect, we all know, you can't just change every single habit in one day. It's not going to stick. And so these are kind of the top 5 tips to get you started on a clean eating lifestyle. And so that's the one that I'm working on right now and just really trying to go back to the basics. And so that's what this slide kind of talks about. So when you're thinking about creating this for your cold market, for someone out there, you want to go for a quick win. So when I signed up for Amy Porterfield's Profit Lab, I dove all in because I had some time, and the work got busy and it kind of went on the back burner. And I kept thinking of all these great freemiums and lead magnets I was going to do. And then I never did them because they seemed overwhelming. And so, Amy Porterfield says, pursue simple, right? The best thing, and I've talked about this too with my team and with me personally, I am a perfectionist. And so I will go over and over and over again something. It's better just to get it out there than to worry about it being perfect. And really that's what this is. So go for the quick win. Create a 1-page PDF. Or if you already have your clean eating and fitness groups, start there. So instead of just posting your link in your group, post, sign up here. And that can link to an email collector. And then you can email them to sign up for the clean eating group. So I did do this once 3 or 4 months ago when I was actually going through the Profit Lab and listening to her advice, which I should have been doing this full time, but life got in the way and the bad excuse. So, but I've watched other people use these and use them successfully. And so when I did it with my clean eating group, people signed up. The email collector then has an email that automatically goes out to everyone. So when I set up the email collector, I set up the email that would go out, and that had the link to the Facebook group in it. But then I have these people's emails. And so the next time that I was getting ready to do a clean eating group, I was able to utilize that list plus any new people that signed up and send them another email and just say, hey, I'm having another clean eating group. It's great to have you participate in the next one. Would love for you to be in this one again. And so it's a good way to keep providing people free value. So the clean eating group's one easy way to do it that we all kind of already do. I think the PDF is the next level, and making sure we're aligning with our current products and services, and that I think we've really got that down. One thing with the PDFs, so when I was thinking about doing it, in my clean eating group, I have 20 snacks, 20 breakfast, 20 lunch, 20 dinner, all these documents are really long. And I was like, wow, I could really create a clean eating cookbook, or I could put something big together. And one of the biggest tips with these is make it really fast and easy to consume. So when they see it, they flip past your cover page and there's the information. And within 5 minutes, they can get it. So this isn't meant to be everything for them. This is meant to give people a little taste of what we can do for them and have them come back for more. Or have them, now that they're on our email list, when we send information to them, they're interested because the last thing added value. But it wasn't so long that they either threw it away or so long that we gave them everything right up front. So some of the freemium ideas, simple how-tos. So that's kind of, how to start a clean eating lifestyle, recommendations and resources. So my top 5 resources for clean eating, get it done tips or productivity boosters. So this could be as simple as like a printout, a meal planning printout, right? So that people, say this is how I plan my meals weekly. You have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and your days of the week, and it's a printout for them. People love printouts. And secrets. So the 5 secrets to how I lost 7 pounds in 10 days or something. My secret to losing my baby weight. My secrets to eating clean with a family of 4 for $100 a week, right? Everyone loves budget type tips and that kind of stuff. So that can be more in your tips as well, how-tos. But those are just some of the main categories that people use for freemiums.
I know. I said I would. I will.
So once you get your freemium set up, then you're going to also have an email collector. And right, so again, I'm going to go very high level over all of this and just kind of give you some of the resources, and then we can answer some questions at the end, and we can look into it a little bit deeper. But so your ad or your Facebook post, you can send them straight to an email collector like MailChimp. So that's what I did with my first freemium, which is my clean eating group. I just said, sign up here. And so it sends them to a MailChimp page. They enter their name and email. And within MailChimp, I had already set up an automatic response email. So that's one way of doing it. The second way is it can send people to an opt-in page. So that's what this is a picture of beneath. Leadpages.net is the one that Amy Porterfield introduced me to. And I use this. So maybe I did listen to Amy Porterfield a little more than I gave myself credit for. So another freemium I had created was for my new coach webinar. So I created an ad saying, learn, how to build a 6-figure business 1 hour a day, in 1 year, or something like that, something to grab people's attention. They clicked on that and it sent them to an opt-in page. So Dara, I just noticed today when she posted her YouTube video of her call from last night, in that YouTube, if you go to actual YouTube page, in the comment section, she has a link. And so I was like, oh, what's this link to? So her link, actually it goes to an opt-in page. And so one thing that Amy Porterfield and really the big guys and Facebook marketing and really online marketing in general talk about is this idea of double opt-ins. So if you say, yes, you know what, I do want this freemium, and they click your link or your Facebook ad, it's going to take them to a page like this. So for Dara, hers is healthy lifestyle and fitness advice for busy moms. So hers is 5 simple steps to a healthier you cheat sheet and a 2-week fitness boot camp, right? So she's doing healthier you with a cheat sheet and fitness all in one. So they have clicked a link somewhere. This one I found on her YouTube can also, this could be connected to a Facebook post. And this is called a double opt-in because I've already clicked a link. Then they get here, and instead of just entering their email like they would do with something simple like MailChimp, they click this, you can do this, let's get started. Then the final opt-in page or pop-up comes up. So you fill out the form and you get the information. So when I first heard about this kind of double opt-in, it seemed like a lot of clicking for me. Like why would we do kind of this double? But it is proven to be 50% more effective. You'll get 50% more people signing up to join your email list when you do an opt-in page like this. I don't know why. Obviously right now I'm just using the free MailChimp. So, the opt-in page is it's very simple. You click on the link on my Facebook ad, it's going to take you to my MailChimp page, and then you just enter your name and email. It's not going to be super pretty like this. So this opt-in page is one that you can create using leadpages.net. And this is very much like Amy Porterfield's. And so she'll ask people in her first name, email, give it to me. And so this is her pop-up like Dara would have. So again, I'm just trying to give you guys kind of the different options. And, as you start out, I think there's different levels, but having an opt-in page has been proven to get more people to sign up for your freemiums. So this is kind of the last, little bit, but creating your email list. So I mentioned MailChimp, and one thing that I like, and again, I'm just using free MailChimp. MailChimp can do so many amazing things as you grow your business. My business just isn't to the point where I need to pay for it. So right now on the free version, I am able to create different lists for my different categories. So if I have one lead magnet specifically for clean eating or for joining my clean eating group, that's one category. And then I'll have one for workouts. And so I know that when my next free clean eating group comes out, I'm able to email the free clean eating people. Or if I have if I did like a 7-day ab challenge or a butt challenge or, whatever, that I can then advertise to those people and invite them to my next one. There are times when I merge all my list and invite them. So, the whole point of this is that you grow an email list and you grow people that believe in your brand and they believe in the value that they can offer you. So they've signed up that one time and you send them a freemium. Great. Now what? So now, as you create more freemiums, you want to continue to email them and you want to say, hey, I've got this great new, tip sheet. Click here if you're interested. So you continue to give those people items of value while you also offer them your products. So this is a great way, once you grow your list, hundreds and hundreds of people, that you can send 1 or 2 emails about a challenge group instead of going back and personally messaging all of them and just saying, hey, so glad, you've been enjoying my freemiums. Hope your clean eating's going well, or hope the ab challenge went well. I just want to let you know I have a 21-day fix group coming up, and here's what we're going to focus on, and it would be awesome to have you join. Let me know if you have more questions, or click here to message me or reply or whatever. But it's a great way. It doesn't feel like it's just coming out of nowhere because you've been providing them with free, valuable content this entire time. So one person that does this, and I've signed up for her list, is Anita Myron, Anita Get Fit. And I just signed up to join her email list. There was no freemium or anything, but I just wanted to see what kind of content she shared. And so some weeks she's just sharing her weekly meal plan. And, we all make weekly meal plans, or I hope we are. We're making them for our challengers. We're creating content for our challengers. So why not share that with people on our email list? I have so many people ask me, what do you eat and what are your recipe ideas? And so for my weekly meal plans, I've now just started copying and pasting links either directly to my blog, which again, if you have a blog, will drive more traffic and more people there so they can see other posts. Or if you don't have a blog, it just drives traffic to other blogs, but they're appreciating the value that you're already giving them the recipes. And so, this doesn't need, every single freemium or every single week doesn't need to be a lead magnet or a freemium. One other thing I forgot to mention. So one thing that Amy Porterfield suggests doing is creating a cover sheet, which is what is in this photo. And so she does that so that she can then use that in Facebook ads. She can use it, if you guys are using Pinterest, she can really utilize that in a lot of different ways and not show a photo of her actual freemium. So, all of this, you guys can design yourselves. Some of the places that when I don't have time, and I know a lot of you guys are working or full-time moms and working. Elance or Upwork, they're combining to become the same thing. They are awesome. Sorry, you guys, my phone is blown up. I want to make sure it wasn't you guys telling me I was totally cut off, but I think we're good. So Elance or Upworks are great for having people help you design some of these things. Another website is Fiverr. Pay $5, give them the task, and they'll do it. So I will just like put my freemium in like a Google Doc and be like, make this pretty, right? Like, and give them an example of some of the things that I like and want it to look like. And for $5, they send me a professional document back. And so for $5, it just saves me so much time. If you have the time to do it, I know we all use PicMonkey, and another great one is Canva. If you guys haven't, you've been using Canva, canva.com. And you should also be, sorry, this is kind of going off topic while I'm talking about Canva. Use Canva when creating your Facebook ads, if you are paying for ads, because there are certain dimensions that you should be making your Facebook ads in so that you will get the full value for that ad. And really it has the dimensions for any type of social media, including like YouTube banners. So go there, canva.com. It's free. It's awesome. And it'll help you create things, 8.5 by 11, it'll have that as well. But it's a really nice way. Sometimes with PicMonkey, I don't know exactly what size I'm creating. And so it's not the best. I know you can enter in dimensions, but Canva just tells me what it is. So I love that. Anyway, so that is kind of what I've got. I know that's a lot of information and it's very, very high level. But I just wanted to kind of put it out there and really get you guys thinking about it. So let me, hopefully you guys unmute everyone. All right. So sorry, that was a lot. But hopefully, it was kind of helpful and brought up some questions for you guys. What questions do you guys have about it? Questions from me, kind of some of the places I got stuck or where you think you might get stuck?
How often, you were talking about like once you create your list and like I've used MailChimp for my photography like newsletter in the past. So like how often would you email your group? Would you do like a monthly or a weekly?
Yeah.
And how often would you add a freemium into it?
Yeah. So for me, for our blog, we have like an opt-in like right when you get there. And that actually, I think it's kind of annoying, but it's grown our email list really quickly. So that's another way if anyone has a blog to just like have a pop-up right away to have people sign up. And we only send out an email once a month. And I don't think that is enough. It just doesn't seem like enough. Anita Myron, they're super like all over the place. Sometimes I get like once every week and sometimes I get like once every other month. So my goal, because I am just starting back up with this, is to do a weekly email.
A weekly?
Yeah. And that way I feel I can invite 1 week, because I feel like one of the emails needs to be an invite to a challenge group, letting them know that a challenge group is going on. But then I don't just want to be email, I want to have enough other information in there that it seems like I'm adding value at the same time. So I think, one will be probably, an invite to a free clean eating group. And so that won't necessarily have to be like a physical freemium. My goal is really to only create one freemium a month. So, and and maybe 1 month it is like a coach sneak peek call, because webinars are considered a freemium because you're giving away information. Or maybe, it's not even really about Beachbody. Maybe it's about blogging or something, something like that. Or I think sometimes it can even just be a favorite recipe. Like, hey, this was amazing this week. But I think trying to do it weekly, and I know people get a lot of email, so I don't want to overdo it, but I want to provide value while mixing in the challenge group. So that's going to be my goal. Who knows? All right.
Holly, once you send these, do they have the option to unsubscribe?
Yep.
Yeah.
It says unsubscribe at the bottom, and they can click on unsubscribe immediately. Yeah.
So if they like it and they like your content, they're obviously going to keep getting it and enjoying it. So if you create the value, they're not going to unsubscribe. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, yeah, we all know how to unsubscribe at this point, and it's right there at the bottom. And I send it. MailChimp has like a ton of templates, and so it makes it really easy. And there's always unsubscribe at the bottom.
MailChimp's really user-friendly.
Yeah, I've never used it, so I'm probably going to be one of the dumb questions. But when you send the email out, does it just address the email to that individual person without everybody else's emails in the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and when you have people opt in, if you have them opt in with like, you can just, I think I usually just have people do like first name and email, and then MailChimp has a template so it'll like address it to like, hi, and use their first name that they enter.
Perfect.
And you choose what email address you want it to come from. So like I have it come from my like the Beachbody Gmail account that I have set up so that they see.
You can like add your own colors into it and like change things around so that it is more like tailored to your brand.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
exactly. Yeah. Yeah, that's another one of my long-term goals is to like have kind of a nice template created so it looks the same every time it comes to them and it goes with my brand. Lots of goals, lots of plans.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You're awesome. I got to get going, Holly, but I'm doing a new coach question thing tomorrow at 8:30. If any of your new coaches want to jump in on that.
Awesome. Thank you, Moose.
All right. No problem. God bless. Have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Any other questions about this? I know maybe to me it seemed kind of overwhelming and scary, which is why I think it took me forever to create it. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a lot of like content that anyone really wants. But as soon as you start talking to people, and I just try and think back to like my challengers in the group and what questions they ask, and you guys are already creating so much amazing content in your challenge groups. I think we can like really pull from that information and create some great stuff. I mean, even like, people are going crazy for 21-day fix stuff. I'm a little weary of doing like a 21-day fix freemium because I feel like it'll be people who already have 21-day fix clicking on that. So they already have a program, they already have a coach. So I don't want to make it too specific to that. But I think there's ways to still try to kind of target the market. And I think clean eating is a good way to do that. All right. If you guys haven't heard, 21-Day Fix is going to be 21-Day Fix and Body Beast Challenge Packs are on sale for the month of October. So that's, and 21-Day Fix Extreme. So that's super exciting. And 21-Day Fix, you get the free like lunch tote with it, which I love the little lunch tote. So that makes me like really happy.
How big are the sampler packs?
The sampler packs? It's like for like the Body Beast that comes with the Body Beast.
Yeah.
They're like single serve. But the sample pack box.
Wait, what is the sample pack? I'm confused.
So with the Body Beast Challenge Pack, they're also giving away the Performance Line sample pack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Actually, Jane, stay there.
Are you talking about like the sample of the Performance Line?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, it's like one sample of each.
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes in like a little box like this. Yeah. And then there's like...
It's like only one sample of each item.
Yeah.
That's still pretty amazing. How much does that cost to buy?
It's like a $20 sample pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
I think it was even more than $20.
Yeah, because I think that's the coach price is $20.
Yeah. So that's great. And I think I really want to try out Body Beast. Not that I have room in my house.
I want to do it too.
Yeah. I know. I think it's good. It'll be good. I'm like build big muscle. But yeah, so it's nice. I mean, they're like throwing in extra stuff. So I think October should be a good month. Like I know September was slow, but even this last week, oh my gosh, you guys, like you've been like everyone on like Dara's whole team has just been like killing it. Like it has been it's been a great week. So I think October's going to be good. October was in my business last year a really great month. So I'm excited. And 21 Day Fix is always awesome to have on sale too. So. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for calling in. And please, like, feel free to message me questions, or, you know, if you guys who are on my team and on my team page, you know how you can schedule calls. So we could talk about this some more and kind of go through ideas. And once I get my freemium back, my person who's helping me kind of make it look pretty, I'll go ahead and post it just so you guys can see what it is and what this one looks like. So awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good night.